Why is it acting like there's water?
Because it's space.
But we're not.
It's space.
But we're in.
Nobody can see you hydrate. I don't know. I honestly
My
don't
God,
know.
but only in the middle of the hangar.
Yeah.
What the heck? That's weird. Just like, no. Bzzzt. Let's pilot it and try not dying. So wait, how did you get it up? I've never actually tried one of these before.
I turned on the engine.
Oh, how do you actually do that?
I. Or maybe you.
Oh,
I remember I turned on the engine. There you go. Oh, well, nope.
okay.
You just turned it off.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Whee! Ooh, gee, it's got... Meow. Woo! Check this out, chat. Whee!
Yeah, honestly, I've never piloted the bike until literally just now.
Yeah, same. Whoa, shit!
Oh, hey, there's buttons there. I didn't even look at the buttons. Your stream's so far behind. All right, hey, stay out of the middle.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is why the private hangars are a big thing, because in the past you had your ship hangars could only summon ships, and then you had to fly to the planet to do a vehicle hangar to get your vehicle. But then again, if you wanted to get, you know, a shuttle, like if I had the Carrack, if I wanted to get the shuttle, I had to fly so far out away from the space station.
I have no head. And your pulse just despawned.
Disappeared, yeah.
My character has no head. That's a problem.
Well,
that's a feature of the game. I have no head. Happy Halloween, bitches.
So yeah, no, it was like
Headless Spaceman.
Why is the hangar bay door open?
I don't know. It just opened when you... I have no idea. Okay? I don't know. My character doesn't have a head. The hangar bay door opened for no reason. I don't know. It's Star Citizen. Press Alt-H to remove your helmet. Oh yeah, that's actually a thing. But the hangar bay's open. So like, I might die if I do that.
No, you won't. You're inside the shield. You're fine.
Do I trust it though?
I mean, that's a good
I don't
question.
know. I don't know if I trust it, chat. The Headless Spaceman.
Oh, you got a head on my screen.
Yeah, I don't have a head on my screen. Let me see if I... Oh, okay. I switched views and now I have a head. So that's a plus.
This is the ship I want to use more. This is the Constellation Tauros, which is a cargo ship.
The Connie
variant. The Connie. It's a cargo ship variant, so
I mean,
it's meant for hauling.
I would say this is definitely better than the Carrack for hauling cargo, because it only actually requires one person.
Yeah. I mean, you do have a top turret, and then you've got a bottom tractor turret. Oh wow. Oh, look at they upgraded these seats.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so Sixen, I don't know if you've been online since they updated to 3.24.2.
Hangar bay door closed.
But if you look, they completely changed the look of the entire UI for
These
The
screens
ship?
aren't holographic. Remember, it used to be holographic screens?
No, these screens are actual screens now.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
They changed a lot in this patch because those
Yeah.
seats didn't look like that before. What else did they change? I stopped playing a couple of years ago, but I watch news and updates on Twitch. Yeah, they just put out this patch yesterday.
Carb.
Yeah.
Engineering terminal coming soon.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, they haven't put engineering in yet.
That's supposed to be in 4.0.
Yes. Which apparently they're going to announce tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Sunday.
You got dual airlocks on either side.
So Sixen, supposedly they're going to announce the Odyssey this weekend.
So what's actually cool is that this is another storage bay, but in the other Connies, this is a snub fighter that's
it's
built
a snub
in.
fighter, yeah. Which I think that's actually cool, the snub fighter.
Oh yeah.
Citizen Con in like 5 or 6 hours, yes.
Yep.
So supposedly the Odyssey is going to be announced at Citizen Con. And supposedly they're announcing 4.0 because 4.0 just went into Evocati yesterday. So 4.0 is in the test server right now. Why does this feel so much smaller?
Because it is.
No, I mean
it's narrower than the
I
Drake.
mean even smaller than a Corsair for some reason.
Yeah, because it is narrower than the Drake is one level and flat. This is 2 levels and narrow.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't hate this ship because it's technically one level. I was watching 4.0 earlier. They shut the servers down. I'm not shocked. I'm sure that it's in Evocati, so I'm sure that it's got some problems. They put the server up for like 2 hours. Nice. Did they... Because in 4.0, they're supposed to have meshing and they're supposed to have base building. And a bunch of other shit.
Oh yeah, like I like the way the Connie looks. The thing is that like,
oh yeah, it's a good looking ship.
It's your bang for the buck, right? Like if you are trying to get something right off
no
the
base
get-go
building,
that's gonna let you do combat and hauling and whatnot, you get a Corsair.
Oh
because
yeah, I mean
the Connie, even the Connie Toros is a good ship. The problem is that you'd have to, if you want to like min-max, you'd have to outfit you have to get rid of all the guns and re-outfit them.
Yeah, I mean...
And that's going to be expensive.
I mean, if you're looking to be a formidable ship and be able to kind of go out and do everything and protect yourself, the Corsair. Stock. Yeah. Like, the stock Corsair is ridiculously hard to beat.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't think the Corsairs offered that much, though.
No, I think you can buy it.
I thought it was only for special occasions.
No, you can buy the Corsair. I think you could just buy the Corsair right now, like if you want. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
But this is a very large ship for what it is.
Yeah.
It has okay firepower. Like, it's not bad.
Well, again, this is the
server
error. Woohoo!
It might come back.
All right. Well, that's doing. Let me go ahead and pull up.
I mean, can you buy it in game or the website only? I don't think you can. I don't. You know, that's a good question. Because I'm pretty sure you can buy the Corsair.
Hang on, let me check.
Yeah, I'm gonna check too. While the server's 30K.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
While the server's 30K, I mean, might as well. So, Sixen, my dream ship for myself is actually the Odyssey. Because it's got a large enough ship docking bay. 6.5 million in game. Okay, nice. Postponed. Thank you. So that's not bad. But the ship that I want, like, for like the best. I don't want to say it's the best ship, but the game that the ship that I want, like that's my bucket list ship, is the Odyssey. I don't want anything bigger than that. But the Odyssey, because the Odyssey has everything that you would need in a ship. And it's not too big. It's big, but it's not too big. And you could, like, how big is the Odyssey? It is slightly larger than the Carrack. Slightly.
Yeah.
But according to Robert Space Industries website, it has capital ship shields, whereas the Carrack only has large shields.
250, and yes, Corsair is available right now.
Okay, yeah, the Corsair is available right now in game for 6.5 and 250 in the shop.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever not been available.
There are some. Well, like I said, there are some ships that you can't buy in, but you can still buy in the game.
Yeah, there are some. Like the Odyssey is 700, but War Bond, I think they said it's 625.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's basically the same as a Carrack. I bought the Corsair a couple years ago and never used it. Oh, the Corsair is fantastic. So
for carbon. I'm kidding.
The Corsair is just a fantastic ship. It is a gunship. It's a fucking gunship. Oh, it didn't crash. The server didn't crash.
Yay.
So the Odyssey it's like slightly, like just slightly larger than a Carrack. But it has capital class power plant, cooler, and shield generator. Whereas the Carrack has large class.
Yeah.
So
okay, so the Carrack is
the Corsair. The Odyssey is like a capital ship without being the size of a capital ship.
They're both the same height.
Yes.
Carrack's 30, Odyssey's 35.
Okay, it's slightly taller.
The beam is wider on the Odyssey.
Yep.
90 versus 76.
Yep.
The length, it's decent. 140 versus 126 in favor of the Odyssey. Now, here's the thing. Now, again, part of it is probably because the Carrack will be a modular ship, and they haven't told what the modulars are going to be.
The Odyssey is not a modular ship.
Stock, the Odyssey has 252 SCU, and the Carrack has 456.
Right, because the Carrack's modular bays are considered storage space right now.
And the only difference is the Odyssey's min crew is 1, the Carrack's min crew is 4.
Yes, and that is another thing.
Follow it, but you know, unless you're just like.
That's another thing.
Sticking to the exploration or your like bunker missions where you're just using it to land.
But that's another thing that I really, really was drawn to the Odyssey. The minimum crew for the Odyssey is 1.
Now, that being said, the both ships do not have weapon mounts.
Well, correct.
The Carrack has only turret mounts. It has 4 turret mounts. The Odyssey has 3 turret mounts, 4 missiles, and 2 utility items.
Yes, the Odyssey has a tractor beam and a mining beam attachment.
That's right. Yeah. I forgot which ones they were, but yeah.
The Odyssey also has a full med bay and an entire refinery on board. So the Odyssey is like an all-in-one. It's almost like an all-in-one space station type ship.
Oh yeah, it can also refuel the ships that dock.
Yeah, it can refuel the snub fighter.
it will have a larger hangar bay than the Carrack, so you can even fit like an F7C inside of there.
Right.
Whereas the Carrack, you really can't.
No, like
you can,
so
but
I have
you can't.
I have the oh my god, the small Drake ship. I just had the Buccaneer. I have the Buccaneer. I'm gonna slap the Buccaneer in the back of the Odyssey. Easily, I could fit the Buccaneer in the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't do that with the Carrack. The Carrack's bay is not large enough. So
the Carrack also has a more thrusters, maneuvering thrusters than the Odyssey. So the Odyssey is probably gonna pilot like a whale.
The Odyssey is a kind of a portable space station.
Yeah.
It's made to be a portable space station. So you can kind of just go out and do whatever you want. But it's built like that because it has capital class power plant and shield generator. Like that's what it's made. It's basically made to be a portable like space station, and you can have your your full size fighter in the back.
Yeah.
So Odyssey's like it's that ship that I'd want. I wouldn't want bigger than that. Like even the Carrack to me is too big as far as like the needs of the ship just to run the ship.
Okay. I was like, wait, what?
It's not that the Carrack is too big physically. It's too big where you need too many people to make it viable. Whereas the Odyssey is made to be like you can run it with one person.
That's also going to depend on what you use those ships for. Because if you use those ships for mining and refinery or repairs or what, then it's not really going to matter. If you try to use those ships for combat,
no, you never use that.
That's going to be a different story. Yeah, that's going to be a different story.
Well, that's why you stuff like an F7C in the back.
Yeah,
there's your combat.
Hey, I'm get off the pad.
Oh god. But the other thing is, it's also got a bottom bay with a ramp. So you can shove like an Ursa Medvac in there, or like, an Ursa Rover, whatever you want to shove in there. So it's a mobile space station. And it's for basically exploration, mining, like it's literally kind of the quintessential single player do everything ship. Because as long as you have a good fighter and like a vehicle, it can do everything.
Yeah.
With one person, caveat. With one person. The Carrack can do everything, but you need multiple people. So I would really.
It's a skill issue for Carbon. That's just
what?
A skill issue. It's just a skill issue for Carbon.
It's not a skill issue.
Yeah, I could solo the Carrack, no problem.
But I'm based on the pictures that the teaser pictures that they've shown. It has to be the Odyssey that they're announcing, because no other ships have that silhouette in the picture.
See, my problem is I would want a larger like even as a solo player, right? I would want a larger capital ship that could yes, the Odyssey would work in this scenario, but I would want a larger ship that could fit the F8C, because I could use that larger ship to explore, and then if I do get into a situation where it's like, oh,
you'd need a Kraken.
I can do, I can just get
You'd need a Kraken. Like at that point, you'd have to have a Kraken, because larger would just literally be a Kraken.
Squadron 42 is going to be the same game as Star Citizen. It's just going to be the single player fighter pilot story mode.
Yeah. We were comparing the measurements, and the Odyssey is slightly longer and slightly wider than the Carrack. So it is technically a bigger ship. But it's a bigger ship because it can fit a full-size fighter in the back of it. Whereas the
I don't know what
Carrack,
Starship 42 is. I thought
Yeah,
that was a typo. I'm sorry.
the Carrack can only fit like a snub fighter in the back.
Yeah, or a shuttle like the Pisces.
Right. So
Because like the Pisces was, which I'm going to summon right now. The Pisces was designed as the quote unquote shuttlecraft for the Carrack.
yeah, but the Odyssey, the only larger ship than the Odyssey is a Polaris, is 15 meters longer, but I still don't know if that would fit an F8C. The only ship that I know would absolutely fit an F8C and is not massive is a Kraken or maybe an Idris. But I don't think you could fit one on an Idris because the Idris doesn't have... It's not made for that. So the only one that you could fit an F8C on is a Kraken. And that's not even out yet. The Ironclad...
This is the ship that... Oh, sorry.
Maybe the Ironclad, yes. Because the Ironclad is a wide sucker. The Ironclad's supposed to be for transport. Right? So, maybe the Ironclad, yeah. So yeah, this ship you could fit in the Carrack.
Oh, I said this ship was designed for the Carrack.
Yeah, you could fit this ship on the Carrack because the wings fold in. If the wings didn't fold in, you're not fitting it.
They also have a medical variant of this as well. And then I forgot the other... There's one more variant, isn't there?
Yeah, I have the CAR Pisces, which is the medical one.
Yeah, I have both of them. I just brought this one out to show that this is
funny story, you can actually fit a CAR Pisces in a fucking Corsair.
Oh, yeah.
You can fit this ship inside of a Corsair, by the way.
Yeah.
I've done it. It's doable. And you can close the back, too. It's not just like it fits. No, it actually completely fits.
Oh, excuse me.
Because the wings fold up. If the wings didn't fold up, it wouldn't fit.
Yeah. But
that's why I picked up the CAR Pisces, because it was on LTI like a year ago or something for like $35. It was super cheap. And I was like, it fits in the... Oh my god, it fits in the friggin...
And that was before they put out the Medevac.
Yeah, I was like, it fits in the Corsair. But no, Sixen, one of the best combos is a Corsair with an Ursa Medevac in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Now that all the medical bays act as a respawn point.
Yes.
That's the key wording right there, because that wasn't the case for the longest time.
Can I take my helmet off? Why can't I select my helmet? Why can't I select anything right now?
Because I'm about to shoot you.
I can't select my helmet. Oh, now I can. What the heck? I guess it was just... Because I'm thirsty. I need to drink. Cruise Lux, the best thing.
Oh wow, they actually changed the animation for drinking.
Yep, they did. Alt H doesn't work for the helmet. Oh, I completely forgot that you could do that. I completely forgot that you could Alt H. Eh.
Yeah, here's the Corsair here. Why does the character look so angry? Because it's Carbon. Carbon's always angry. Carbon angry. Carbon smash.
I don't know. I just hit create character. I tried to get into my hangar last night and I could never get into it. It's been pretty stable tonight. But yeah, Sixen, look, this is the Ursa. This is the Ursa. This is the Ursa Medvac in the back of a Corsair. You have more than enough room. Except for some reason, the Ursa Medvac likes to twerk forever inside of the ship. But yeah, look how big the Corsair is. You could fit a fucking Ursa medvac in here, and you still have room.
High Fury in here. Hang on, I'm gonna try this out real quick.
You could also put a dragonfly in this as well, with the Ursa medvac inside. So yeah, the Corsair's a big sucker for not being a big ship. Based a bit. Oh, I love the Corsair. The Corsair is my favorite medium-sized ship, hands down. Because it's got really good firepower. They nerfed the Corsair.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, but it's still, for what it is, it's still the best. It's got really good firepower. I think it's because the back ramp is down. No, it's not that. I don't know why, but 2 of the size 5s have been fired by the fired by the co-pilot now. Oh, that sucks.
Yep. Yeah, no, remember because I was like, why am I missing guns? And yeah.
But anyway, I mean, it's still got 4 size 5s on it, right? Like, I don't think there's any other ship this size that have size 5s on it. But yeah, look, like, there's a ton of space in here. You got an Ursa medvac in here, and you still got a ton of space. We're not taking off, are we?
No.
Okay, good. Like, the Corsair is a very, very good ship. And the ramp doesn't suck. I'll tell you this, the ramp on some of the ships is terrible. But this ramp doesn't have any obstructions. Because some of the ramps on some of the ships have, like, these protrusions. You really don't like the Corsair? I love it because of what it can do for what it is.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of the Corsair, but I bring it along so I don't hear Carbon complaining. What? No.
It's also, I think, the smallest ship with a docking collar.
Yes.
It's the smallest ship with a docking collar. It's got size 5 weapons on it. Most of the weapons can be fired by the pilot.
4 weapons on the missiles.
Zeus has one, I thought. Does the Zeus have a docking collar? Wait, the Zeus has a docking collar? Does it?
I don't have a Zeus, so I don't know. The Mark 1 or the Mark 2? Let me ask you that.
That would be...
Because the Mark 2 does. Okay, then that's fair.
Maybe the Zeus does, but it just came out. So let's see. Yeah. Pretty sure it's hidden from the outside, but it's definitely a door on the inside. Interesting. I'm pulling it up right now. Let me see the specs. So the Zeus is a cool ship. Postponed, what's the firepower of a Zeus versus a Corsair, though?
Hang on.
I legitimately really haven't looked at the Zeus very hard. So the Zeus is... Why am I not seeing ships? Like a bite from an ant compared to a hornet sting. Ah, okay. So the Zeus doesn't have that much firepower. Gotcha. That makes sense. The Zeus is a cool looking ship. It's definitely a cool looking ship.
Urkel's not working tonight.
But I just don't see I just
Oh,
don't
there it
see a
goes.
reason to have a Zeus if you have a Corsair, right? Like, okay, it's got 2 size 4s and
a remote size 3.
yeah, so yeah, it's the firepower is nowhere near that of like Postpone said.
Yeah,
It's nowhere
it's
near
an S3.
that.
It's an S3 size, so it would be considered the
No,
same
I'm saying
sizing.
the
No,
firepower
hang on.
is nowhere near.
Hang on. I know. It's a size. It's an S3 size for the Zook Mark II, which is I think that's the same as the.
But does it have a docking collar?
Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
You know what's interesting? It doesn't say whether or not.
Yeah, no, it is smaller than the Corsair. So
yeah, I'm sure it is
be,
smaller. Yeah, slightly smaller.
It would be probably the same size as a Cutlass. Yeah, it's the same size as Cutlass.
Okay.
So the Zeus
does it have a docking collar though?
I don't know. I just went to
to
look at DPS things.
Interesting that it doesn't say on the website.
Oh, I can type. RSI Mark II. There is indeed an airlock with our small metric docking collar with a ground ladder axis in this room. Okay. Yeah.
So there is a docking collar on the Zeus.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. I didn't know that.
It's
all the
small docking collar, but yeah.
Yeah. So a small docking collar. Okay. But it has a docking collar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't actually know it had one because in all the pictures I saw, I didn't see it. Yeah. I wish they put that on the website. Where did you find that?
I just Googled it.
Oh, you Googled it. Okay.
Actually, it is. It was a part of their Q&A.
Oh, it was part of their Q&A, but it's not on their website.
Yeah, it was part of their Q&A.
Thanks, RSI. Okay. It's hidden on a side panel left side. Looks pretty cool when it pops out. Ah, that's cool. So it's probably the docking collar itself is probably physically smaller than like the core